Hello, folks, and welcome back to Mordheim, City of the Damned. So, let's get back into it, shall we? Damn, we've certainly gathered a fair bit of, Weirdstone. Not half bad. Not half bad at all. So, it's been a little while since I last played. Let us go and do another mission. How much do I have to get for smuggling? 260. Not too bad. No, that can quite easily go terribly. One is deployed around its wagon, the other is scattered. So, and it's deadly? No. Seriously? They really seem to like Vision of Horrors of Mordheim and Vision of Dread. They seem to really like that right now. Okay, walk in the fog then. Sure. Yeah, launch and deploy.
Scouts have reported a rival warband in the vicinity. Before you can find them, a heavy fog settles over the ruins. Unable to pick up the enemy's trail, your warriors deploy from their wagon and spread out to sweep the area in search of your foe.
Okay, that was a bit odd. There was a bit of sound stuttering. Okay, we're going up against Skaven, so we are going to be vastly out maneuvered. Skaven are a lot faster than we are. We're going to want to make it over to here. There's a bit of wardstone there. I might be able to send one guy around to go and try and gather up some stuff on the sides. Thinking I don't want no, you know what? I can't put Strauss here. Yep. You over to here. Okay, go Grim. You over there. You over here. Bulge, you can stay there. You over there. You here, and you here. Christ. 8 of their people go before we get a single move. I'm not sure if Skaven can move further each turn than we can, but they certainly can. They certainly do have a higher initiative. Still, we'll be fine. We get a nice cluster going, we'll be good. With Bulge here, even after taking that injury, I'll be fine. Ooh, Christ, he's after losing 2 fingers. I just thought he had a nervous twitch, not, you know, is missing part of his hand. Yeah, poor man. Ugh. Wish I could replay that last mission. Then do it so Bulge didn't get fecked up. think we've seen any of them yet. No. It's pretty unlikely. Just due to the sheer distance and all the buildings in between. For a moment, due to just how this is laid out, like, you know, there's the outer path there, and then there's this, I was having flashback to the last level. Or, you know, the last story mission. I'm not sure if that was the last thing I did, or didn't I? No, I didn't do another mission after that. That was the last one I did. Sorry, I'm not even sure why I'm yawning. I woke up at like 12, you know, midnight. It's only 4 now. I've only been up and awake, you know, 4 hours. Well, I was woke up just a bit before 12, but still, it's half 4 now. Let's say it's been 5 hours. You know, I should be yawning. But ain't this exhilarating, folks? Yay! Waiting. Nah, I'm just being impatient. I'm actually looking forward to getting back to XCOM Enemy Within, just because I've tried to play the game so many fucking times, and I've never actually gotten to finish it. I know the ending. I spoiled it on myself ages back. I'm actually trying not to think Witcher spoilers. I've seen a bit the other day, and I'm writing up a blog post. I went on a tangent in one of my videos, and in the blog post I'm going to be... It was like originally started out as a apology. Well, it was just in the video description. It was an apology, and it spun into a bit more than just apologizing for the tangent. And now it got too big to be a YouTube description, so I had to make it into a blog post. Then it was too big for... Well, then, you know, I didn't just transfer it over to a blog post and leave it at that. I added even more to it. Over 2,000 words. 2,500, I think. 2,600, I can't remember. But I ended up seeing like 3 Witcher 3 spoilers during my research for it, because I was trying to be comprehensive in my critique of the person who was critiquing. God damn that swinging physics. Okay, that's what I saw. I was wondering. The way I saw it, it looked like some weird, like, fleshy tree growing up from the ground. Like, whatever way I quickly blurred it. Okay, we found a Skaven. Annoyingly, it's a warp guard. Christ, it can move far. Warp guards. They can pick up weird stone with no ill effects. Or at least substantially reduced ill effects. Okay, let's reset this. There we go. Just curious if I can't see anything over this way. Apparently some weird stone in that building. Okay. Actually, let's see. No, I can't reach it. Maybe if I rejig my movements, but... Oh, what? Oh, there's also some in here, and it's a straight out cluster. Let's see if I can't reach that. Because... No, I wouldn't be able to reach it on him. One of the other guys can grab it. Oh, so I'm just going to leave this guy up here. And in parry stance. There we go. Need to get as much weird stone as I can, because you know I need money. I need to I have to do shipments for the other guy. No, I've got bills to pay. Okay. There's apparently some loot up in this building. I should be able to go up and get it if I go this way. Looks like upstairs leads across. Really, you should be able to jump here. And it doesn't... It leads across that way. So I could get into this weird stone, but I was trying to get into that. Whatever. Weep. At least I can boost all these guys' dexterity a fair bit. Christ. That's massive flesh downtown. Parry stance. Okay, gold rim. You go here. Nothing? Good. We'll stand here then. I have both of these ladies over here. Let's run you forwards. Get you to do a bit of scouting. Okay, we saw one of their heroes. Squick Shadow Knife. What a fucking name. And what were you called? Trice Man Killer. Alright then. There we go. Just realized I had that off. Also, apparently they've claimed 10 Weirdstone has been claimed, meaning I've only gotten one of it. Let's not put down any traps. Certainly not in a direction we'll be moving. Yeah. Wait. Oh, there's actually a door here for once? Shocking. Frequently there isn't. That's why I tried to go elsewhere, without even checking. You know, quite annoyingly, I've actually mentally associated this game to some degree with a Chinese restaurant that's nearby. When I'll be watching Arch's playthrough of this, I would always be getting, well, not always, but frequently when I'll be watching his thing, I would have, you know, a box of noodles from their place. I'd be watching his thing while having it. So now I've just got the taste of it in my mouth, and it's just like, oh, I want it. Need to know where the hell the enemies are so I can be ready for them. Thinking I could just do this. Yeah, why not? Might end up needing to use a tome on Bulge there. I think there's a tome, like, I believe there's, like, his accuracy got reduced. If I use the right tome on him, I can boost up his accuracy. So I can help negate the reduction he took. And I think that would be quite beneficial. Okay, yeah. Sure, try. You know, I can poke my head at... Oh, that's boarded up. Never mind. Okay, we'll Overwatch here. Okay, Ulrich, you move forwards. Did I ever get him the full training? I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna hold him back a little. And you run up. Reduces his melee damage by 25%.
A new round has started.
Okay, we have only seen 2 of the enemy's forces so far. I'm hoping they don't have any gas rats. Gas rats can... They have various... Good shot. They have various gas orbs. And... Nuke himself, nuke himself. Nope. He's like holding the arrow between his teeth, you know, like the guy having the rose in his mouth. He's just doing that. I'm waiting for him to start wanting to dance, you know. Away. But yeah, gas rats have at least 2 different types of orb. Yeah, gas orb that they can throw. One is a poison cloud, hurts anyone that goes in. The other is a healing cloud that can do a fair bit of healing to anyone hit by it. I would imagine the AI, if they're going to use those, will be good enough not to accidentally heal me. So it's not shite I can take advantage of. Fuck's sake. That's a gas rat. They're immune to their own globes. Though he didn't really make the best of choices there, gonna be honest. And I'm not sure why you would have a gas rat in melee. Gonna be honest. I know, I've always, like, Arch, when he was doing it, he gave them warp pistols, and it actually worked pretty damn well. Just had them as a ranger. Okay, Gold Rim's going up against a hero. Going to want to get him some backup as soon as I can. A Jinto Tailclaw is one of the ones I need to kill. This guy right here came to me. See the tree names over on the left hand side. Those are enemies I have to kill and then have to claim their warp trinket. I prefer to just get, you know, the weird stone rush ones, but if you get this, it's not that bad. The wagon one doesn't seem to be that fun. I haven't tried it much. From what I've been seeing of Arch and his commentary on it, not been quite enthused about giving it a try. It might be fine, but it does seem to be a little difficult because you have, while dealing with the enemy, you have to split off 1 or 2 guys and you get them to go. Nice. The archers are fucking fantastic. But you got to splinter off a few guys to go all the way around to the other side of the map, grab a... that's the 3rd guy on the list. You know, grab the enemy's idol and then run all the way back. The idol will help you out. You'll get a free dodge stance, you'll get increased movement range, you'll get a few bonuses to help you, but it's still difficult. Frequently enemies will leave guards, so you have to split off more than just 1 guy, and so your main force is now weakened, and just that whole thing just really doesn't do it for me. Knowingly these enemies are going to be a bit more dodgy than the ones I'm used to. Sorry, not dodgy. This guy, he's missing an arm. That gives him an extra dodge percentage. 10% or something. Reload. Thrice man killer. Oh, you can only hit this guy. Really? Weren't you the one who took a shot at the seer? Whatever. Nice. Nice. Christ, he did 52 damage. The hell? Isn't that a lot more than what he used to do? Did I get him a better bow? Or is it just because this enemy's lowly armored? I'm not sure. Okay, I must have just gotten him a better bow. But goddamn, these guys are fantastic. Gonna be honest, I'm thinking of making these boat heroes alongside Goldrim and having them replace the gun ladies. Because the gun ladies just don't do anything for me. They can be powerful, they can be good, but I find a lot of the time they just don't live up to what I feel they should do, you know? I was hoping it was an ambush. Sorry, Strauss. I need to change his name to Strauss, like I was saying before. Just, you know, Dead Space. What a fantastic game series. Well, the first two games, I haven't tried 3. Certainly haven't heard good things about it. I remember watching a Let's Play of it, but Let's Plays can be quite biased. The same guy hated, like, you know, it's just someone's personal opinion. Like, the guy utterly hated The Evil Within. While someone else was talking about it, and they're utterly in love with it. Like, it's, you know, subjective opinion. So, you're better off to actually try the thing yourself. Better off, like, you know, make up your opinion that way. Which is why I'll be doing The Evil Within at some stage on my channel. Not sure when, but some stage. Because I want to make my own opinion, and figured the best way to do that is to, you know, go record it. I can't remember. I know the maces have a damage chance bonus. Sorry, not damage chance. The hit chance bonus. What is Bulge's weapon? That's a hammer. Is it still classed as a mace? Like, does it have a, you know, a hit bonus or what? I suppose it's good for me that this guy isn't a ranger. Makes my life that bit easier. Nice. Certainly these ladies can do higher damage, but I find they're just not that nearly as accurate as the archers. Maybe it's because they're lower level. I'm not sure, but I just find the archers, they bring home the bacon more. Certainly those ladies were pretty handy when it came to that ogre, well, ages ago, but just, oh, I should be going with strong only. I know, they just, you know, it doesn't seem too bad, too much of a reduction Bulge has gotten, so that's something. But I know, just like in general, they don't seem to be too helpful. He's dead. Would have died a bit earlier if I'd gone with the initial attack being a strong attack. Take it.
Objective completed. Objectives updated.
Oh, Christ, I didn't even realize he was in an ambush. And he's got a fucking halberd. Is it poisoned or something? At least I can parry this. Quick. Damn it, now all I got is that Chocobo song from Final Fantasy 9. I can't remember what they called it. But yeah, I just remember I was making the joke about the rose in his mouth. Now my mind has went from one thing to another to the, that Chocobo song. Something flamenco or something. I can't remember what it was called. Oh, she managed to resist. Oh, nice. Jump down. If we can get her out of the cloud, she'll stop taking 20 to 25 points of damage. But since she's gotten out, she'll take 15 to 20. Now for the next few turns. Okay, I just need her to take one shot on him and actually hit him. Yes. 60. He drops some weird stone. Not much, but some. I'll get those guys to grab it in a moment. You can engage this guy. Go for the overkill. Just explode him. Fantastic. I think he hit the highest he could have hit there, outside of a crit. Grab it. Grab it. Okay, I don't think he's on the kill list. It's Verminhide, I think is the last one I need that I haven't seen. Yeah. Also, I'm noticing at his elbows, the little wolf's head. It's reminded me. I've been watching Full Metal Alchemist lately. I've finished the series like a week ago, and with Armstrong in it, he will send these. He's an alchemist. He will send these chunks of, stone at people, and it'll be reforming into these kind of make me think of giant stone arrowheads in a way, or I don't know how to describe them. They're, but they kind of make me think of the cap, a weird iteration of some cap off some sort of projectile. I don't know. It's hard to describe. It's you just have to look at it for yourself, but anyway. Mid-transformation, you'll turn this rock into this shape, into his projectile things. It'll be let me start this again. He takes rock, turns it into something else. When it's mid-transformation, you'll see just a freeze-frame thing of his face on it. Just a freeze-frame thing of his mug on the tip of the projectile. Not really sure what you would call it. It's there's a cone on top, the cone at front, then it goes in at the back, around the middle it juts out a little, and then it just, ends. It's all smoothed over. There's no giant hole there, but yeah, I have no idea what you'd call it. Plus, I also have an annoying tendency, the moment I say something, to lose all faith in what I just said. So that's why I was humming and hawing as much there. Because even though I know what I fucking saw, I just lose all faith in my ability to actually describe it. So, yeah. But yeah, go look it up. It's a funny little scene. Because he's in the middle of fighting for his life and he's doing that little bit amount of detail. It's hilarious. So, anyway. I'm not too worried about getting this guy into dodge stance. Into parry stance, I should say. Ha! I'm still thinking about that thing, and it's just what would you call it, Oh, there's the other guy who came down. It just kind of vaguely makes me... Yeah, but anyway, yeah, basically it makes me think vaguely of some like half of some projectile, be it, but weirder. Like, you know, if it's a small projectile, then obviously larger, and vice versa. Just makes me think of something like that, but I have no idea what you would call it, or if there even is a name to what he was, you know, turning the thing into. You know, my English tends to fail me when I try to describe a thing on the spot. You know, it's just, you know, forget how to word things, and I like to think I can word things at least somewhat eloquently when it cooperates. Ooh, I think I set this to 40-minute segments. If not, I'll have to edit, which is a nuisance. Can't remember. Partisans. Sorry, I'm still thinking about that, and just like, how the fuck would you describe it? You know? Here, I'm gonna be back in 1 sec. Hey folks, I'm back. When, cause I was being bothered by that, and just like, since I was trying to talk, since I've been bothered by that so much, I went and looked it up, and no one had a name for it either, so they just put it down as projectile. So, I'm feeling better about myself. Still, it looks like I swear I've seen something that looks like it somewhere before. You know? But I can't think of anything that would look like it, you know? So maybe I just saw, like, remember I was saying the arrowhead thing? Maybe it just looks, there's like, if you ignore most of the details, like, you know, take out your, you know, rip your eyes out and, you know, squint hard enough, you'll ignore most of the details and you'll see the shape I'm thinking of. But that's like all I can think of. To be honest, I kind of want to edit this out now, because I'm just, like, I feel really embarrassed. I'm like burning here. It's like I just tossed myself on the fire. But yeah, it's just down as projectile. But yeah, it looks similar. It reminds me of something, though I've no. What? I saw our flag over there and thought it was someone like silhouetted against the sun, like in the doorway or something. And I was like, who the fuck's over there? Shit! No. But yeah, makes me think of something. Can't think of what. The arrow thing just popped into my head as, you know, if you ignore most of the details, that's the ship I end up seeing. Maybe that's why what I was thinking of. Like, it was just the first thought that jumped to my head, you know. But anyway, I'm just embarrassed now. Alright. I was figuring they'd have higher morale than that, but I guess the member of the group that I fought last was like on deadly. Well, not last, but the last one of these missions I did was on deadly. I think the reason they had so high morale was for that very reason. It was the difficulty level, you know. So, anyway. Also, I'm realizing they break earlier than we do. We've 3 less points, but we can get down to 48 without breaking. They get down to 74. So, they break earlier. It's rather shocking, really. I wonder if that's because they're Skaven. You know, like, they have higher initiative, but they, you know, chicken out easier. Or quicker. Whatever. English. Web steel. Didn't even tend to get that guy having web steel. I forgot completely about it. I was still too damn. I was still too caught up on the saying what I was saying, and ow. He doesn't have a halberd. He's got a spear. Should have realized that from the different animation. I just you know, long thing on stick. Like long blade on stick, you know? I forgot all about spears. So, yeah. He's not nearly as much of a threat as I was anticipating. But, damn, I don't know what I was going to say. My mind is still latched onto the Armstrong thing. But yeah, the funny thing I brought up with that, sorry for getting so caught up in the naming thing, I felt so embarrassed and awkward. Was simply, like, he's made of a fight for his life against a guy who's really good at killing people. And he's like, has his own little face detailed on the thing he's shooting out. Like, he takes the time to add that little detail. Later on, he makes another thing, and you can see his mustache. Like, he has stylized his mustache onto the side of it. It's just really funny, really. So, yeah, it's a good series. That's ultimately what I was trying to say. It's a good series. I like it. That was a funny little thing from it. It's just I have no idea what you'd call his other things, so I kept tripping over myself trying to think like, oh, how would you describe it? How would you do this? I'm just a very uncertain kind of a person. But anyway, I'm going to shut up now because I've talked about it for too damn long. Let me make sure I am recording, right? Yeah. Sorry, I just had to stare at things for a moment. He's dead! Fuck yeah. Kel no. What a name. Okay, open fire. Who wants to bet that Venom Hide is one of the ones kept at the back? Actually. Damn, I was hoping we could see what his name was. I couldn't remember what he was called. He could be the one I want. Okay, reload. Dodge stance. Nothing there, so we move up. Okay, if I nudge this way. There we go. Weirdstone cluster. Actually, let's just take it all.
Objective complete.
It's some blue gear. I can give it to someone. Okay, we got 2 out of 3, and we've got a bit of weirdstone. I'm pretty happy with that. Quick bite. Let's turn back and just wait over here. Web of steel, right here. Wonder where the assassin went, because if he's the one I'm looking for, then I kind of want to get him dead. Okay, gold room, wait there. Reload. Overwatch.